Hi there, students. Deuce. I think for me the most common meaning of deuce is in tennis, where each side has scored 40. So the scoring in tennis, 30-40, and then deuce, it's equal, and either side requires 2 consecutive points to win. So the game got to deuce, and then he served 2 double faults at deuce to lose the game. Also, deuce, what the deuce, what the devil, what the dickens, what the deuce do you think you're doing? What the deuce is he up to now? What the deuce happened to you yesterday? You promised you'd come and help me. So what the devil? Or things really are in a deuce of a mess. Something notable of its kind. There was a deuce of a problem about payment because none of my credit cards would work. I got no credit left. Now, deuce can also mean 2, particularly for dice. A dice has 6 sides, 1 to 6. The 2 is deuce. A deuce, but that is an American use, and I as a Brit would never use it. I would say the 2. Or also when you're playing cards, the 2 of clubs, an American would say the deuce of clubs. So the face of the die with 2 spots, deuce, American. A playing card with the number 2, 2 of hearts, 2 of clubs, deuce as well, but both of those are American uses. So a tied score in tennis, you've heard this, where both sides have scored 40 points and the scorer says deuce, and then after that you need to win 2 successive games. Deuce, the devil. Yes, there was a deuce of a family row, a humdinger row. What the deuce are they thinking of? This is used very often as an intensifier. What the deuce do you think you're doing? Where the deuce do you think you're going? How the deuce am I supposed to pay for all this? Okay, let's see. This comes from Old French, Deuce, from de, 2, from Latin duo, meaning 2. Let's see, this word was used by the Ford Motor Company in 1932 to describe a model of car, a deuce, because it was a 2-seater. So, deuce. A card with 2 pips, the face of the dice with 2 spots, a deuce, a 2-year prison sentence, could be as well, but that's very American. A deuce too, perhaps. But what the deuce do you think you're doing? What the hell do you think you're doing? So something awkward, something difficult. This is what the deuce. This is used in exclamation or anger when you're upset about something. So deuce, the deuce, using questions to show that you're annoyed. What the deuce is he doing? So I won the tennis 2 sets to love with a score of 6 games to deuce to 2. Okay, after a long rally, they reached deuce with both players fighting to win an advantage. He served an ace after the deuce, securing an advantage. Okay, so deuce. The game was deadlocked at deuce. So deuce 2. What the deuce do you think you're doing? 4 informality. It sounds rather posh. The deuce of hearts. I guess 5 informality. American, use anywhere. And then deuce in tennis, 5 informality, use anywhere. It is what it is. So, deuce. Bye for now.